Hey, this is Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today we're going to be talking about phase one braces a little bit more, phase one alignment, and I love to look at other people's work and just comment on it. It's one of the fun things that you can do. Um, so I don't have records on these patients beyond what I see, but I like the stock image that I purchased because it shows me befores and afters of patients as they get bonded or what happens from one appointment to the next. So you can see here, this is one boy right here. This is before, this is after. Initially, it looks like he's presenting with generalized crowding. He's got an anterior crossbite here on the upper right one or number 8. A lot of crowding. Personally, I would definitely take a pano on this patient and see the position of the canines. Looks like both arches are likely underdeveloped. You probably also want to take a ceph here. And if you've seen all my, I know ceph like scares a lot of people, but it shouldn't be scary because things I want to know is his maxilla underdeveloped. These are things I would want to know. If it's underdeveloped, I might want to grow it or bring it forward. And there's a couple different ways you can do that. Yeah, it's easy to fix that crossbite, and what they're doing will fix that crossbite, but are we treating the root source of the problem, which is a skeletal malocclusion? Just by jumping that crossbite, we're not fixing the root source. So we need to see if there's actually a skeletal problem. The benefit of fixing the anterior crossbite by jumping the bones instead of just the tooth, or a combination of both, is that you're also going to set him up for more success later, and you're going to improve his airway. And speaking of airways, I would also recommend a SDB evaluation on this patient. There's lots of SDB forms out there. I have one in my own store. If you go to my website, StraightSmileSolutions.com, click on store, you can see the SDB form. It's $20, and if you're one of our clients, we give it to you for free. So in any case, I would definitely take a pano, might evaluate doing some arch expansion, upper and lower, might evaluate doing a protraction face mask, evaluate those canines, seeing if they're impacted. If they had risk of impaction besides the expansion, I would definitely consider taking out impacted, the baby teeth, the baby canines only, which would help facilitate the autocorrection of the permanent teeth. So that's where we are. You can see also one thing that's interesting here is they did bond the baby teeth. They bonded the baby canines, which I probably maybe wouldn't have done, but then again, it provides some initial stabilization. But the problem with that is you really got to check, because I've seen all kind of crazy things happen when you do that and you forget that they're baby teeth because it's really easy to forget, right? And then they get loose and then you cause trouble and you can cause damage to the permanent teeth. So proceed carefully with that. I tend to only do that on much younger kids. I might bond teeth further back that are going to be hanging out a little bit longer, but I don't normally bond baby canines at this stage, but just a thought. Okay, this one looks a little bit better. They also, I think, did bond baby teeth here. Again, I might not do that, although I'm not really sure what teeth these are here. But it looks like they're just doing some initial alignment. It looks like she has enough space, so they're just, maybe the reason why they're doing this is for aesthetics, maybe psychosocial, maybe she's getting teased, maybe they're trying to reduce overjet. Looks like she's got a deep bite. I don't think they're really addressing that, so they need to have a plan for addressing the deep bite, and there's lots of great ways to do that. This is not going to do it at all, probably. It's actually going to make the deep bite worse. What else? Overjet, they're not addressing that, besides maybe just closing the spaces, which will help it out, which is good for trauma, but they're not really addressing the root cause. Of course, you'd also want to have a ceph on a kid this age. You'd also want to get ceph numbers. Again, it's not scary. I have a lot of how-tos. You should definitely check out my book, which is only $9.99 at Amazon. There's a link on my website, or you can email us at info@straightsmilesolutions.com, and we'll be glad to share that link with you. It has so much amazing tricks and tips. It took me 4 years to write it, so I hope you will support my book. All right. In any case, hopefully this is helpful for you and you've learned a lot about phase one braces. Take care.